interesting to see. Alrighty. Now, after the Royal Rumble, the night after, we have Monday Night Raw. Raw was live again in Philadelphia, which is the previous side of the Royal Rumble the night prior. I did not get to catch the whole episode of Raw, but I did catch some highlights and I caught the end of it. But I had some few points I saw and I just want to talk about. So we started off with Asuka talking to Stephanie McMahon, and Sasha Banks came out, and Sasha still playing off the fact that she might be turning heel soon, talking about how she wants to face Asuka. We got that match that later on that night. I saw the highlights of it. It seemed like it was a very good match. I'm kind of upset I didn't catch up on it because first time, like I said, it's the first time I've been covering wrestling in a while, so it's kind of odd for me to watch wrestling live because that's been something I haven't been able to do in a while. So that was pretty interesting. And, I think a heel Sasha Banks will go far. I think it's something that's probably a little bit overdue because they've been teasing it for a while, like especially with the situation with her and Bayley. I think with her throwing Bayley over the top rope and the Royal Rumble and eliminating her, I think that's something that's going to contribute to a heel turn. So that'd be interesting to see. Then we also had Kane versus Braun Strowman because the whole theme for the night was Elimination Chamber and setting up the pay-per-view for that. So they had a bunch of qualifying matches. And the first qualifying match was Kane versus Braun Strowman in a last man standing match. Braun Strowman seemed to just destroy Kane. And he ended he beat him and ended up beating him by tossing not just the announcer desk, but the whole entire announcing booth. Yes, the entire announcing booth, including the desk on top of it, by tossing that on top of Kane. Braun Strowman has shown tremendous feats of strength throughout multiple weeks. I find it funny every single time I crack up at it because it's hysterical at it's just funny to me. It's hysterical at just the way they go by it. It builds this man as a real monster, and I love the way they've been taking their time building Braun Strowman and the way they booked this guy. He's a great talent. And he's going to go far. He is going far right now. And he's very well over by the crowd. Even before the face turn, he was very well over. And Braun Strowman is one of my favorites right now because he just makes me laugh. I ain't going to lie. He just makes me laugh. He's a funny guy to me. But tossing him over, he tossed the announce booth over on Kane. And I think that was the way, in my eyes, to write off Kane off TV. It was pretty clear Kane was gonna be here that long. He wasn't gonna make another long run in WWE. But this may be a way to write him off TV. Maybe pursue back into the politics that he's pursuing in Tennessee. That might be something that he's gonna go back to. If you guys don't know about that, check out Kane. Glenn Jacobs is his real name. Check him out on the things he's doing because I think last time I checked, he's running for mayor in Tennessee. I think in Knox County. I'm not sure. And he has I've seen it before. He has an hour-long video of him talking about economics. Yes, D. Kane, the big red monster himself, the devil's favorite demon, Undertaker's brother, is talking about economics in an hour-long video to a class. So that's very interesting. Check it out if you've never seen it. But yeah, I think he's going to get written off TV with that. Another point I want to talk about from Raw is The Miz retained his title, beating Roman Reigns yet again in back-to-back weeks. I think this is very well deserved. I think The Miz was supposed to win this match. I think that's the obvious thing. But with him winning that match, what is next for Roman Reigns? Well, with that being said, look at the way they laid it out, the matches tonight. There was only 3 qualifying matches tonight. Braun Strowman versus Kane, as I mentioned. Elias versus Woken Matt Hardy, with Elias coming out on top. And then there was a third match that we'll get into later that I called actually live. But Reigns losing that match, I think he will be in a qualifying match this come Monday, tomorrow. I think he will end up probably going to the Elimination Chamber and possibly winning and still be able to face Brock Lesnar. So that's another reason why I think he didn't win the Royal Rumble, because Raw has the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view this year, and that's still a way for him versus Brock Lesnar to still happen without him winning the Royal Rumble. So I think that's a great thing. That's smart for them to do. I wouldn't mind that at all. But that's probably the next move for Roman Reigns. And will he win the Universal title, a title that's been eluding him his whole entire time since the draft between Raw and SmackDown? Possibly. I think he will be the one to dethrone Brock Lesnar if it all happens just as they planned. I think he will be the one to win the Universal title at WrestleMania this year. So, and then Another match that I've caught, like I said, I mentioned before, the third match in the qualifier was Finn Balor versus John Cena, a match we have never seen before. It was a good little match. I enjoyed the match thoroughly. Like I said, I caught it live. It was a good match. I enjoyed it, and I didn't like the person that ended up coming out on top in that match. Actually, John Cena ended up beating Finn Balor, Finn Balor in that match, and he ended up beating him by an attitude adjustment off the top rope. So, cause so with him winning that match, I was very shocked because I was thinking in my head, well, you don't have Finn in the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. What is next for Finn Balor? What is WWE plans? I actually tweeted that out after the match, and I said, I hope WWE has a plan for Finn Balor at WrestleMania, because Finn Balor is a great talent. He's a great wrestler. Ever since he lost the Universal title and he came back, he's been in the mix for the title, and then he had the feud with Bray Wyatt, which was good at first, then finish off well. He had a great match with AJ Styles at TLC, which at that point he was really hot, but then he got buried by Kane. Literally got destroyed by Kane, and he just been running around. So they gave him the Balor Club back, got him with Anderson and Gallows, who was a tag team that really wasn't doing too much in WWE right now. So what are their plans for Finn Balor and the Balor Club itself for WrestleMania? I was throwing out some suggestions. Maybe he'll go and face The Miz for Intercontinental title. It might be a thing that can brew up right there. Maybe that could be a match. That'd be a decent little match at WrestleMania. I was also thinking maybe WWE could have planned it better and could have did something to where they set up an inter-brand feud like they did back in the old days, like with Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle, or something that they did at the Royal Rumble, and they finished it off at WrestleMania 21. That's something they could also do. They could possibly did a Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. Well, we'll get into that, what they doing with Sami Zayn. So it could have did a Finn Balor versus... Shoot, I don't even know. So it's February right now. It's very beginning of February. So hopefully they'll come out with something, and we'll see how the weeks play along what they do with Finn Balor. But I hope he has a very big match at WrestleMania this year. So